Hello, my name is McKenna Whitlow, and I will be doing a neurological assessment on
Brett Willow, and I consent to be recorded for this video for this class.
Okay, so we'll start out with some subjective questions.
Mm-hmm.
Do you experience any frequent or severe headaches?
No.
Any prior history of head injuries?
Yes.
Can you explain?
I had a traumatic brain injury 2 years ago.
Okay, any lasting effects from that?
No.
Okay. Do you ever experience any dizziness, any vertigo, seizures, or tremors?
No.
What about local or generalized weakness?
No.
Do you have any problems with coordination?
No, I do not.
What about numbness or tingling?
Nope.
And finally, any difficulty with swallowing or speaking?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so we will start the physical assessment by assessing for nerve function. First, I'm assessing for cranial nerve function for cranial nerve 3. I'm inspecting his face, and there's no evidence of any facial droop. The next cranial nerve I'm assessing is the oculomotor nerve. By this, I'm going to assess pupillary response. So I'll have you look forward. Beautiful. And we see that his pupils are equally round and reactive to light and accommodation. Cranial nerve 5 is the next one we're assessing for. And by doing this, I'm going to have you close your eyes. I'm going to touch your forehead, your cheek, and your chin. And I want you to just let me know when you feel it by saying now.
No. 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 No.
Beautiful, you can relax. Next, I will be assessing cranial nerve number 7. I'm gonna do this by asking you to smile, asking you to frown, lifting your eyebrows, and then puffing out your cheeks. Perfect. So with that, we're seeing that he's symmetrical when he does these motions, and there's no evidence of weakness in the muscles. Cranial nerve 11 will be the last cranial nerve that we are assessing for. I'm going to put my hand on your cheek, and I want you to push your face against it. Push, beautiful. Again. And then finally, I'm going to have you shrug your shoulders while I place my hands, give you a little bit of resistance. Perfect, you can let go. And that's just showing that he has equal strength bilaterally. Next, we're going to assess for some cerebellar function. The first thing I'm going to do, and this is all to do with coordination, I'm going to have you touch your thumb to your index finger and then move along and then reverse. Beautiful. We see that he has adequate coordination. More to do with coordination, I'm going to have you close your eyes. I'm going to have you extend both your pointer fingers out, and you're going to alternate by touching your nose with each finger. Perfect. When he does this, we see that he never misses touching his nose, and he has adequate coordination. For the next test, I'm going to have you stand up. This is the Romberg test, so I'm going to have you close your feet, keep your feet close together and your hands at your side, and just close your eyes and stand. As he's doing this, we're ensuring that he can maintain his posture and balance without visual orientation. And we see that he is maintaining. So you can sit down. The next thing we are assessing for is adequacy of the posterior column tract. I'm going to do this by having you extend your hand. I'm going to trace a number on your hand. Close your eyes, and I want you to tell me what number it is.
5.
Perfect. And the last thing I'm going to assess for is reflexes. I'm not going to assess for all of that. We're just going to do an example of the tricep reflex. We're going to use the medical scissors as my makeshift reflex hammer. So first thing I want you to do is just extend out your arm that's closest to me and let it drop. I'm going to hold you right here. And we're assessing for his tricep reflex. A normal reflex would be an extension of the forearm. Perfect. I'm going to do it on the other side as well. Beautiful. And that concludes our assessment. Thank you.